Alright, this is Calibos, and we are playing Beyond the Skies. So, oh, there it is. I kind of finished this. I expanded that. Honestly, I just put in drawers and let everything go where it wanted to, because I didn't really care too much. I moved the trees down here, um, and because the tree stuff is in drawers, it's going to pretty much just keep going. Like, it's actually um, yeah, see, it's all accessible up here. So yeah, that's pretty shiny. Eventually I'm going to fill this in with various ores and whatnot that we need. Um, or ingots rather. I've been kind of grinding through some of this stuff, but not especially. I don't remember exactly what we were working on. I think I said something about starting chickens, but um, we were working our way through this, so we need more gears. So that actually is going to be super easy. So we need a gold gear. Wait, how many of these do we need? 2. Okay, well, we have that one. Tin and bronze, I think? Tin and iron. Iron gear, one tool. Tin gear. 1, 2. Give us the quest. Oh, 3. Of course it's 3. Why wouldn't it be 3? Alright, so we have this. See, this is the downside. There's not actually a location in here, so they don't show up anywhere. We can just grab one of these, plop it there, go gears, 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 and then we can lock it. Then we can unlock it, and we can grab that. Oh, another change. You may or may not have noticed, I may or may not have said anything. So, one of the things that we have done, or I have done really, is osmium. Let's pop that osmium in there. Pop the rest in here. So, we'll keep an eye on this, but you'll want to see how fast this little thing is. Smart output's very simple. Smart output. It's seared stone, and it has to be the pavers. It can't be the bricks, but you can use a chisel and convert it back, or you can pour it from the cast yourself. And then ice. So what I did was I just came over here and I dropped snow blocks into the mana pool because that's so easy. So this is almost done. And now just watch how fast this is. There's basically no cooling time. So it significantly reduces the time. And if I wanted to, Tinkers, I could use this and use a fuel input machine, pop it down somewhere over here, and put solid fuel into it, and it'll cook a lot faster too. But it's not super big deal because, yeah, this goes fast enough. Anyway, now we have bronze gears. Let's Toss the bronze gears there. Oop, flying. So, next step on this quest. Aqueous Accumulator. Man, this one's going to be super hard to build. Super hard. Oh, hey. I know, right? That gives us bones. Of course it does. Next quest. Fluid Transposer. So this one we require Magma Crucible. So let's go to the pulverizer. So thermal pulverizer. Do we have a pulverizer in here? Nope. Oh, we need a piston. So this is really one of the benefits of having something like the storage scanner or AE2 or refined storage. I don't actually think that we have a... Oh, we've got a crusher. We don't need a pulverizer. Is... that was a terrible place to put that because we're only probably going to have that one, so I could have just chucked it over the edge or something. Hardened glass. So let's check. So redstone furnace. Wow, I have completely distracted myself. I don't remember what I was saying. That happens a lot. Kind of get used to it as you're me. Bricks. Do we have clay? Clay. Okay, so grab some of that. Oh, wait. Nope, stop. We don't need any of that because apparently we have bricks. Because it really just makes life easier to be able to just, you know, makes life easier to be able to just oh, there it is. Let's go grab the other one. Oh my gosh, it's super annoying. Always remove the thing before you place the thing. Because yeah, I mean, you can look through all your chests for it, but it just takes that much longer. And I'm not sure that the induction smelter, this is actually a thing that we will probably need. Did we make it there? So that's an invar gear. Oh, we were making one of these anyway a little while back. So we're actually going to pop this bad boy here. And then we're going to take some RF, because leadstone flux suck. Lead. Flux duct. Okay. So we want a leadstone flux oct. Go us. I had a bunch of these. So, in other randomly, potentially important news. So, if you remember the storage things that we had here, I had 2 of them left at the end, and one of them had like 44 things in it. One of them had like, or 44 stacks of something, and the other one had like 350 odd stacks. And I was commenting about how weird it was that it had more than 300 stacks. So the one that had 144, well, it is entirely possible that I dropped the card that that had all the stuff on it, because I was going to take it downstairs and just like, unload it, which is basically what happened here. And I may have dropped the card into the void. So it's not a super big deal. There's probably, that's crazy. It's good stuff. So it's not a super big deal, but, it happened. So I'm just going to chuck that in there, and we'll chuck that in there, and we'll chuck that in there. And I have no idea what happened to the last thing. Oh, right, because it had a spot. Yep. So yeah, well, nothing is working. Our power keeps up. There's a surprise, right? Next, we want to make an energetic infuser. So the energetic infuser is not super complicated to understand. All it really does is you here, I'll show you. So you put stuff in it and it charges it. It's fine, I guess. But it's not, I don't know. It's not crazy useful when, if I'm just holding something, it charges. And that includes machines, by the way. Like, I could totally, if this held a charge, I could hold it and then it would charge. Oh, that gave us 30 levels. We totally... Did we need 30 levels? Did we even get them? Speed auxiliary reception coil. Man, playing the other pack, I've got like a bunch of them, so I keep thinking that I have it. Check that in there. So it's pretty much just staying in there because it doesn't have anywhere to go. If it has somewhere to go, it takes it. So at some point I'm going to go down and put in some drawers, and then it will be just fine. So the next thing that we're going to make is a compactor. Man, that was super hard. So this stuff is actually really good, this Tertius alchemical dust. So it's how you make the higher end components. It's also basically a fuel, a high-end fuel for the alchemical fusion table, so that we've got the primary stuff in here. See the difference? This is a catalyst yield of 75%, and the other stuff was a catalyst yield of 450%. Slight qualitative difference there. Oh man, you can't get to us. How awful. Oh no. I love messing with them. So yeah, let's look at the next quest. Magma Crucible. This one's actually really cool. And I think... Magma Crucible. So we need a copper gear. We need a thingamabob, one of these. So now we need a hardened copper glass. So what did I do with it? Is it hardened copper glass or just any hardened glass? So we'll take some dust. I want some obsidian, I think. 2, 3, 4. And then we want some lead. So I've got a couple of pieces of lead in there somewhere. And I think it's just this. Now we have to unlock that slot. Wait. Oh, maybe it's powdered lead or crushed lead. I forget exactly. I'm going to upgrade this to the factory in a little bit. There we go. So yeah, and this is a weird thing. Like you have to figure this out. Don't ask me why. It seems a bit silly. Here we're gonna 16, I guess. So that gives us the hardened glass. Which, you know, we can just do that. Now we have the right one. So nether bricks. So we need some netherrack. If I can totally just go cook this stuff. And one day I will be smart enough to build like a furnace or something over there. Probably one of those silly factory things so that, oh, cool. So that I don't have to keep running back and forth. But that day is not today. It's amazing how many great and inspiring quotes you can use to oh, it's just whatever. Alright, so that should give us a magma crucible. So magma crucibles are kind of cool, and they basically will turn, yeah, melts items into fluids. So redstone into, you know, unstable redstone, cobble into lava, ender pearls into enderium or whatever. So it's a pretty cool thing, and I think that we're going to keep it around. And let's get a little bit of power, I guess. Now, the thing about this, though, it is an energy hog. It uses a lot of power. So at this point, it's usually paired with a machine called a fluid transposer. So I should probably arrange to do that. And I think that we need the quest for it anyway. Osmium alchemical ore dust. So with this and the stone casing, you know, the stone condenser here, we could put that in there and it would eventually, and put a stone on top of it, and at some point it would make osmium ore. Now, we don't really have a lot of osmium ore here, only about, I don't know, 300 of it. So I guess for the moment we can probably just pass on, you know, making osmium the slow way. Yeah. So let's go ahead and make compressing into gears, gear working die. Never made this, but we'll make it now. Piston, iron gear, I probably have one. So we need lead. One. Nope, that's not two. So 1, 2. Don't we have any? I'm sure we have some augments. We don't have any augments. You know, they could also have been in that thing that went missing. So maybe that's exactly what happened. Did that work? Okay, so now we have that. Ancient Tome of Ancient Tomeness. So Thorns 3, that can go in there. That can go in there. That can go in there. Yeah, that can totally go in there. So if we upgrade it, we can put an augment in it and it'll stamp gears for us. It's still 4 cost, so I'm not sure that it really makes a difference to me. Because most of these are just going to be 4 in an iron, so I'm not sure that I especially care. So, hardened upgrade kit. That would be this. So it needs Invar, which is again nickel, 2, and some iron, 2, 3, 4. So we'll turn that off. Now that only works because this servo is set to redstones. It's redstone enabled. For basically the same reason that the clock was set for it. So we're waiting on that. Let's look and see what we need for the signalum. That's the reinforced one. That's electrum, which requires silver and some glass. So obsidian. Oh, we've already got some lead over here. Processing, I think. So that'll do some things. So it's electrum. How much electrum do we have? Electrum. We've got exactly 4. Silver gear. This might actually be done. Turn that back on. Notice it fills. Notice it goes. So hardened upgrade kit. So that's that. Chuck that in there. It's not getting pulled away. So this requires that we should basically have 6, 2. All right. So that actually is that. So we've actually made quite a bit of progress as far as started from about here and we're kind of working our way around. We'll pick up the rest of this in the next episode, if I remember. So yeah, if you like the episode, leave a like. If you don't like the episode, don't. Simple as that. Questions, comments, and concerns can all go down below. Thanks for coming. You folks have a great night.